always part of our plan that we'd grow our family from birth children and adopted children. We obviously wanted to have birth children. That's quite a natural thing to see kind of what they turned out like, being a mixture of both of us. But also we're really aware that there are lots of other children that really needed a home.
I grew up as part of a very large family with some siblings were adopted, some were birth siblings. So that was kind of my normal really. So I always envisaged that my own family would be grown and created through birth and adopted children. I'd always seen, I suppose, the joy that a big family brings, whether they're birth or adopted children. The end result is always the same, really. You create your family and you love all of your children.
They all have a very typical sibling relationship. They argue and they squabble, but what we do find is that wherever one of them is, the other few are not that far behind. They do all really like spending time together.
They are very tight-knit, so they'll argue together, but if somebody else
fiercely protect each other, don't they? It's just amazing how that family is blended together, despite being birth and adopted children. But we feel that is very much how we've kind of led it, how we are emotionally with each of the children. There's a lot of negativity about adoption, the challenges and things. And I think we're just really keen to kind of promote a positive angle on it, because our experience has not always been easy, but it has been positive, and we would definitely recommend you get a good, varied and balanced view of people's experiences.
They're always really well reported, aren't they, that how tough the process is and how long the process can be. For us, we didn't have the process both times was under a year. From first sending that initial email to our children arriving. I know we're really fortunate with that, and that's not always what happens for everybody.
Whilst the process can be invasive and challenging, actually it's the first part of you making that transition to being this child's parent, so keeping that child in your mind, even though you don't know who they are, and it's that process of you actually being able to put their needs for a home above your needs for kind of a bit of privacy and things like that.
There are no stones unturned, which is absolutely right. The family has to be right for children. They have to know that you are ready to face the challenges and have that commitment to the process firstly, and then to the child. We were very well supported. We had an excellent relationship both times with our social worker. We really felt that they came really on board with us and really wanted us to achieve. They really wanted us to get through the process. That I guess ultimately they want to find families for children, but they want those families to be right. What can you remember about the process?
It took a long time.
Long time, yeah. What happened? What did we have to do?
Lots of meetings with social worker. We met her for the first time, and then we came and saw her for the first time at their house.
At the foster parents' house?
Yeah.
Yeah. What can you remember about that time that you first met?
She was really small, and favourite toy there was Thomas the cat.
Every child who's been adopted does have challenges. They've been through a terrible trauma. Parenting those children isn't always easy, and I think that for us it's helped us to grow in ways that we never anticipated or never even thought about really. It's made us better people, and certainly for other children I think it's made them more aware of others, to have more compassion.
If people think of a child with additional needs, it's easy to latch onto the challenges that would be involved with that and easily miss out on actually all the rewarding and incredible experiences that also come across that, because society generally sees people with additional needs as a challenge rather than a value and a joy.
Adopting children with additional needs has always been a very intentional choice for us. People with disabilities are so often overlooked, and we really felt that every child deserves a family, every child deserves permanence and the opportunity really to be their best self. As part of a large family with lots of different needs is busy, it's chaotic, It's challenging at times, but it's also lots and lots of fun. We really view our parenting journey, I think, as an adventure, and every day with our 5 is definitely an adventure.
It's not always easy. There are challenges, but our life is so much richer, and our children and family life is so much richer because of having that kind of family through adoption.
I like being part of a big family because there's always someone to play with, from the youngest to the oldest.